Welcome to English and Grow. So today's topic is coffee. I think everyone agrees that coffee is one of the best drinks ever. And let's learn some special vocabulary to talk about it with greater confidence and greater detail. So the real connoisseurs of coffee, they don't buy grind coffee, they don't buy ground coffee, but they buy the beans and then they grind the beans in a grinder themselves. You can have a manual vintage coffee grinder, or you can have a modern electric one. It's up to you. And you also have a choice of grinding it finely or coarsely. Now, what influences the flavor? So, obviously, there are many types of coffees, and the factors that influence the flavor are also many. One of them is altitude. That means how high the coffee is grown, then the quality of the soil, and also the way you roast it, which is the final process. Now, the connoisseurs talk about the taste in passionate, poetic words, and I think most people, the commoners, agree that some coffees are more acid. So you can talk about the acidity. Some people recognize that this coffee, this specific coffee, is more bitter than the rest of the coffees. So to talk about the bitterness. But all of us coffee lovers definitely enjoy how the taste dances on our taste buds. Let's move on. So I remember when you talk to your kid about vanilla, every kid will say that vanilla is yellow. Why? Because vanilla ice cream is yellow, right? But vanilla is actually black. So uh, here I put a picture of the berries, coffee berries, which are actually red. Now here is a picture of the soil, which also influences the quality. And here I have two more pictures. One of them is grapefruit, and that's so that you can learn the word bitter. And here I have a bottle of vinegar, and that's to talk about how acid a drink can be. Now, the connoisseurs, that means the professional coffee lovers, they can describe the fragrance, not just the taste, but also the fragrance, the perfume of the coffee. And again, they will use passionate poetry to talk about it. They will tell you that this smells of you name it. They will say it is fruity or it is earthy. But all of us will agree that it is one of the most spirit lifting drinks ever. And maybe if you saw a person roasting coffee, maybe that reminded you of this ancient art of alchemy. So here I put a picture of an alchemist. Now, some people say that to drink coffee is very harmful, meaning it's not really good for health, but many of us will say it is actually really beneficial. I think we can say that we should know the right measure. Some people actually have this ritual uh, to drink coffee so that they can unwind. That means they want to stop, sit down, and relax. But some people drink it to speed up, and they drink it because it makes an excellent kickstart of the day. And I don't know if you have ever drunk cold brew. Cold brew is something that I am passionate about. You can make your own batch of cold brew. That means you make a bigger portion, like a liter. And it means that you grind your coffee, you grind it coarsely, and then you let it soak for at least 6 hours. You can also soak it for 24 hours, and then you drain it with a strainer. Here I put a picture of a strainer, but the best is actually fine mesh strainer. So this is it. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, support me on my Patreon page, English and Go, for more videos Zoom lessons, and language coaching. And if you ever struggle, let me remind you every day is a new beginning, and every breath as well.